But the home, that's the womb. That's where it all started. And you have to understand you under spiritual attack. Millions of babies aborted. Over 2,000 every single day. Babies killed. Black genocide throughout the entire world. Black, white, it don't matter. But there's a higher amount in the black community. Why? Because they prey on the weak. And what I'm trying to tell you is, your job, making money, everything else you got to do. I get it. Just like the midwives. Remember, the midwives risked their life just so that Moses can live. What I'm trying to tell you is, I understand you risk your life. You getting sick, you stressed out, you on the job, and you got to come home and deal with that. But don't forget your responsibility. Your responsibility is not to a job. Your responsibility is to be a home, a safe place for your family. In Jesus Christ, let me pray. Amen.
The views expressed on this program are not the views of ZNS TV 13, and by extension, the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
At the Office of the Prime Minister, I'm Devontae Hanno. This is ZNS.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition, the nation's chief makes a relentless plea for climate action in New York. A female tourist found unresponsive in Abaco. In sports, Yankees legend makes camp appearance. The Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition starts now. Good Sunday evening. I'm Desmond Saunders. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. The Bahamas leading the way and charting the course in the climate fight. Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, revealing as much as he addressed stakeholders at this year's Climate Summit in New York.
The Bahamas NDC, for example, sets a goal of reducing greenhouse gases from 30% and transitioning to 30% renewable energy by 2030, a commitment we are pursuing with determined resolve. These commitments are not just rhetoric. They are the base for concrete, measurable action taking place right now in the Bahamas. We are transitioning away from fossil fuel dependence, prioritizing energy efficiency upgrades across our nation, installing utility-scale solar farms in our capital, and bringing hybrid grids online in our family of islands.
Prime Minister Davis says the Bahamas is also pioneering in the field of ocean thermal conversion, which harnesses the natural power of our ocean to provide clean energy, desalinated water, and cooling.
The world has agreed to a loss and damage fund and has pledged a paltry $800 million towards the fund. Our concern, will these funds be mobilized? And how will access to the funds be further restricted to countries which need it most? Global financial institutions and structures must change to address the needs of the SIDS, least developed countries, and developing countries in general.
The Prime Minister says the country's response to climate change is a true testament to the power of political will, innovation, and the enduring belief that a different future is possible if we lead and encourage others to join.
The Bahamas nut hatch, only found on the island of Grand Bahama, has not been seen since Hurricane Matthew in 2016. The Bahama warbler, whose habitats extend to both the islands of Grand Bahama and Abaco, has only been seen on Abaco since Hurricane Dorian. Climate change wipes out full species with a blink of an eye, and we as world leaders need to do more to support our ecosystems.
Mr. Davis says climate change is also a human rights issue that demands our full attention. Climate Week in New York City will run from September 22nd to 29th in partnership with the United Nations General Assembly. Police investigating the circumstances surrounding a drowning incident that occurred at the Union Jack public dock in Abaco involving a 35-year-old female tourist from Florida. Police on arrival at the dock Saturday afternoon observed an unresponsive female receiving CPR from a relative. The victim was transported to a medical facility where she was examined and pronounced dead. Officials say foul play is not suspected as there were no visible injuries. An autopsy will be performed to determine the exact cause of death. Investigations continue. Well, Inagua residents to benefit from a new state-of-the-art all-age school. The project, while enhancing learning, will also provide safety and security for island residents. Carla Palmer tells us more.
More than halfway into the hurricane season, residents of Matthewtown, Inagua are just happy that the season has been relatively calm so far, primarily as hurricane shelters on the island have been downgraded from 3 to 1. Island Administrator Herman Gilbert confirms as much.
When we went and did the inspection, you have windows that are compromised, roof that is compromised, leakage. There's one shelter that the structure is badly compromised. So in event of even, let's say, a category 2 or 3, those buildings you'll see significant damage.
Initially, Zion Baptist Church with its Godfrey Bain Hall, along with New Life Seventh-day Adventist Church, were on the list of hurricane shelters, but no more. Now, all that remains is St. Philip's Hall.
There is in the makings now as relates to a new school that is going to be stationed here in Inagua. It's going to be multi-purpose. Hence, the gym is going to be for the new hurricane shelter in the island.
Just how soon before this new school is to be built is still to be determined. In Matthewtown, Inagua, I'm Carla Palmer for the Bahamas Tonight.
Well, we're just getting started. Still to come, a local singing bishop, the target of a phone scam. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. There's more after this.
Whether you're crossing borders or navigating busy airports, with BTC's reliable data roaming, you're always in touch. In a fast-paced world, staying connected is key. Don't miss important moments. Stay connected effortlessly with BTC, wherever your journey takes you.
Hardware is the helpful place. Everything you need under one roof, from electrical, paint, plumbing, outdoor, barbecue, automotive, lawn and garden, pet supply, houseware, and seasons. Hurricane season is now here, so for all your hurricane needs, we have a 25% off bargain zone.
Hey, thanks. I would have given more stuff, but I didn't bring my money. I thought this was a glove, and I thought everything was free. Finally know what it is now. Thanks.
We're located on St. Albans Drive, West Bay Street, open Monday to Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and closed for lunch 2 p.m. to 3 p.m.
What are we gonna do? We forgot your daddy's birthday. He's in Eleuthera and we're all the way in Nassau. You got it? Okay. Yes, you're right. Eleuthera for tomorrow? No problem.
Hi, I'm Brent Burrows, Vice President of Retail and Sales at CBS Bahamas and the CBS Pro Store. Not only do we guarantee the best prices on all your favorite building materials, we're proud to offer the best delivery program in all of Nassau. Whether you buy one box of screws or a truckload of plywood, island-wide delivery is just $5. And for our Family Island customers, we're proud to offer complimentary drop-off to the mailboat of your choice. Visit us today at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road and check out our website to set up your next delivery.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Bahamas Striping Group of Companies.
Welcome back. A leading community activist, now a victim of a major fraud scheme. Singing Bishop Lawrence Rolle says scammers hacked into his cell phone using his personal contacts and sponsors, extorting thousands of dollars.
Even though I go to CID, ain't too much a result. Where do I go? Because the people are pouring here and I am not getting the money. And these people are getting the money. A lady came the other day and she said, I didn't pay the bill. I said, what bill you talking about? She said, and you tell me what to do and I do it. I said, it ain't me. And while I'm speaking to her, her phone ring and say, you need to pay off the balance. the lady probably gave the people $3,000-4,000.
Well, this is a ZNS News exclusive. Police now investigating this incident. The singing bishop hopes the scammers are captured soon. And with hundreds of individuals in need, Bishop Rolle says that this issue can very much create the demise of his feeding program.
Church just out, and the babies coming to me. We want our box with our snacks. And when I see this individual sending message to people who poor, who don't have anything, for $1,000, and some people probably don't do it. So we want to put a stop to it. So if this don't come to an end, then the food program over 30 plus years could very well crash if the Lord don't deliver us.
The Deputy Prime Minister calling it the Bahamian Shark Tank. The Tourism Development Corporation launching the second phase of its business venture pitch competition for local entrepreneurs. Wes Forbes has more.
Opportunity for local entrepreneurs, for talented Bahamians pitching their startup and existing ideas to potential investors. The venture pitch competition was launched by the Bahamas TDC earlier this year. The program now gaining grounds in Grand Bahama, Exuma, Abaco, and Bimini.
We are proud to announce today that the competition moves to the islands of Abaco and Bimini. The 50-50 Venture Pitch Competition is a program that encourages the participation of upcoming or existing micro-businesses within the tourism sector to present their business models for professional scrutiny and consideration for prizes that include funding and very valuable industry training and mentorship.
Member of Parliament for Central and South Abaco, John Pender, and Member of Parliament for West Grand Bahama and Bimini, Kingsley Smith, both giving their endorsements.
I'd say particularly for Abaco and Bahamians everywhere, we're very imaginative. We have these great ideas, but sometimes you need a little bit of support. So this is a major initiative. A little bit of support, a little bit of funding goes a long way, and it turns an entrepreneur into a business owner, turns a micro business into something larger.
I encourage those from Bimini, when I spoke to them at my last town meeting, is to find innovative, creative ideas, something that is new to bring to Bimini for a greater experience by the tourists. And so again, startup businesses, I encourage all of you to be a part of this venture pitch to access $10,000, $6,000, $8,000. It is a great start.
While giving local entrepreneurs increased exposure and opportunities, officials believe this competition eventually bodes well for the local economy and tourism. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Wes Forbes.
A major play at the Dundas Center for the Performing Arts now taking center stage. Shakespeare in Paradise is now back, bigger and better. Acting director Tyreek Barnaby says the cast and crew are hard at work to ensure the public enjoys a great show.
It's been 8 weeks of hard work that directors has put in, the writers has put in, and the actors has put in. And with all of that hard work, it's good to see the creative community thrive. And I feel like it's time for just a whole diaspora of Bahamian people to come out and support the hard work that the Dundas is actually doing in the Shakespeare in Paradise Festival.
Showtimes will run from September 23rd to October 12th, and there's a big surprise for attendees.
Well, Shakespeare in Paradise Festival is celebrating 16 years. So this year we're doing something a little special with our Instagram, where we're giving away 2 tickets to see any of the shows that are happening during the Shakespeare in Paradise Festival. You can check out our Instagram page for more information, and like and share and just support the Dundas and all of the good work that the festival itself is doing for individuals in the creative community.
Nassau's hottest chefs dishing out some of the best native cuisines and culinary delights during this year's Hands for Hunger's Paradise Plates fundraiser. The event attracting scores to the Atlantis Imperial Ballroom. Music and flowing libations also making the event memorable. Co-director, Hands for Hunger, Vanessa Enius.
So happy to have it come together in such a beautiful way. Wait till you see all of the interior. It's gorgeous in there, and all the vendors and all of the volunteers, and everybody's so excited to be passionate about this cause.
Octopus and Nubu among restaurants showcasing their succulent bites. Herbert Cash, Hands for Hunger treasurer, with a parting message for gratitude for attendees.
Well, thank you for supporting, and as you leave, just continue to remember the cause. We feed tons of people, and that's where the money goes. So we appreciate the support, and just remember that your money is going to good use, and we want you to have fun and come back next year.
Well, you're watching The Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. There's more after this.
A decade ago, the Bahamas Striping Group of companies was birthed out of a passion to change the way we travel. From only a $5,000 grant, the tenacity and work ethic has propelled BSGC to one of the leading road management companies in the Caribbean. We pride ourselves on going the extra mile where others won't, through the use of our state-of-the-art equipment and our certified team. Although the success is commendable, the road has been long. Yet, the mission continues in striving to be a world-class organization ran by Bahamians for Bahamians. With the help of our experienced and hardworking team, we at the Bahamas Striping Group of companies are committed to making a difference, one road at a time.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station. Open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
Clint Watson has been the trusted voice of journalism for over 2 decades. He is your first choice for hard-hitting discussions, your best choice for current affairs issues and investigative journalism. It's time to start the journey of relentless journalism. It's time to start the journey of facts over fiction. It's time for the Rundown with Clint Watson here on ZNS, where only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
We seem to remember our athletes when they make us proud at the finish line. Throw a Junkanoo parade when they return home, toss them a few dollars, and then forget about them until the next Members of the prestigious Fourth Estate should never sell themselves to any politician. Instead, keep their hands and noses clean in order to publish or broadcast the unadulterated truth. Well, that's how I see it anyway.
Read as I see it, exclusively at ZNSBahamas.com. New articles premiere on Mondays at 9 a.m.
Welcome to your Sunday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. Well, it's not every day that you get to meet your hero. That was the case for a number of young Bahamian baseball players yesterday attending the Game Changers baseball camp at the Andre Rogers National Baseball Stadium. This as baseball legend Derek Jeter making a surprise appearance yesterday on the heels of his gala event being held at Bahamar. Jeter speaking about being back in the 242.
Here, doing our tournament here in the Bahamas, and we couldn't be more thankful and happy to be partnering with Bahamar and coming out here. Everyone that comes out, they want to have fun, obviously, because it's a golf tournament, but I think even more importantly, they want to support our foundation and our foundation's initiatives. And West Michigan area, New York area, down in Florida. And then we're also giving back down here in the Bahamas because, we're coming down here. This is one of our biggest fundraisers, and it's very important for us to give back down here as well.
More from the camp in Monday's Sportscast. Still on the Diamond, Game 2s of the New Providence Softball Association Championships taking place last night at Bankers Field. In the opener would be the ladies with the R&B Operators taking on the Sunshine Auto Wildcats. It would be the latter that would get out early and often, building a 5-run cushion after 2. They would cruise to the 15-7 win and 2-zip series lead. Tila Stevens, the winning pitcher. Brendia Ferguson on the losing end. The Wildcats would move one step closer to claiming that championship title. On the men's side, it would be a pitching duel between the Cybertech Blue Marlins' Thomas Davis and the Chances Mighty Mitts' Alcourt Forbes. But in the end, it would be Davis only giving up 4 hits on the night that will power the Marlins to a 4-2 win and 2-zip series lead. Game 3s set for Tuesday at Bankers Field. From the diamond to the hardwood, also taking a commanding series lead would be the Police Crime Stoppers, making short work out of the Nassau Flight Services Ballers on Saturday night at the Donald Davis Gym. Powered by 19 points from Samar Roll, the Stoppers would get the 82-72 win. Now, barring the improbable, the Crime Stoppers can look to pop champagne in the very near future. They can close things out with a win on Monday. In soccer news, University of the Bahamas Mingo's men's soccer team got 2 goals from forward Ronaldo Green to remain unbeaten in their 2024 international tour. They would draw 2-2 with Atlantis University over in Miami. It was an intense game between the two sides as both kept looking to attack. Mingo's head coach Alexander Thompson says he knew the game was winnable for his side. And for the Mingos, they will continue their tour later this evening. That was Look at Your Sports on this Sunday. A check on weather when we return.
Mario.
Hey, Dale, what's going on?
Have you seen ZNS new digital platforms?
No. Let me go check it out.
Good day, Bahamas. I'm Devontae Hanna, and this is ZNS Digital,
where we cater to your news and entertainment needs. Are you a foodie? I thought so. Then look out for Digital Bites.
Shining a light on Bahamians and the good that they do, ZNS Digital is home to the sunshine room.
Keeping up with the latest trends, our original content will keep you entertained.
Yeah, that's cool.
But have you seen the new website?
No, I didn't see it. Let me go look.
We're still your most trusted source for news and information.
That's ZNS Digital?
Yeah, that's ZNS Digital, the people station in your pocket.
We have more than anyone else. We are the most. We are news leaders, and credibility is the order of the day.
Why don't you come to the most? Only the Sun can cover you better than our new digital product with exclusive stories and entertaining content.
We are the most. Community TV page and radio community announcements. The most viewers and listeners in the country. We have the most years of Bahamian history recorded. There's no archive like ours.
I came back home to bring you even more news and local programming. We're simply the most, the news at an S.
Hey everyone, it's your boy Vontae, and welcome back to another episode of The Drop. Keep going.
2 minutes to airtime. I came back home to make sure you have the most in news and entertainment. We're simply the most.
And I came back home to make sure that you have the most in information, education, entertainment, and inspiration. We're simply the most. The news at an S, where only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Hey, y'all, what's up?
Hey, what's that?
What y'all getting?
Listen, I've been waiting to mash down some lobster, yeah?
Hi, I'm Matthew. I will be you guys' waiter today. Can I take your order?
I've been jonesing for some grouper dread.
Y'all see this?
See, this ain't gonna work.
Where the fish gone, though?
But how, though?
Don't leave our children with no fish in their future. Protect our sea. Protect our way of life. Protect the Bahamas. To learn how you can help, find us on Facebook at Bahamas Protected. See the future.
Hepatitis is the inflammation of the liver, which is the organ responsible for filtering toxins from the body, producing bile for digestion, and producing proteins and clotting factors. The most important cause of hepatitis worldwide is viruses, of which there are 5 main types: A, B, C, D, and E. Hepatitis B and C are major health challenges globally, affecting over 300 million persons worldwide. The suspicion of hepatitis may be a challenge, as there are typically no symptoms. However, if infected, non-specific symptoms may include decreased appetite, nausea, vague abdominal discomfort, jaundice or yellow eyes, and abnormal liver function tests. If not treated, hepatitis of any type can lead to cirrhosis and liver cancer, which leads to over 1 million deaths worldwide. If you suspect you may have been exposed to the virus that causes hepatitis, talk to your doctor today and get tested.
This public service announcement is brought to you by the Public Hospitals Authority in conjunction with the Medical Association of the Bahamas and the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Check on tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean joins us. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Desmond. We have just a few clouds, temperature 83 degrees, the relative humidity 67%, winds out of the north-northeast at 6 miles per hour, the barometric pressure 1,011.9 millibars, that's 29.88 inches. And your temperatures around the islands, Marshall Babaco at 85 degrees, Grand Key 86 in Freeport, Grand Bahama. The Berry Islands, 83, Allenstown, Bimini at 82 degrees. We're picking up some more 83s in Harbor Island. Rock Sound and Lutra, 82, Allenstown, Cat Island, and Rum Key at 86 degrees. Black Point and Zuma, 81 also in Camp Space out Andros, Fresh Creek, Central Andros at 82 degrees. San Salvador and Rum Key, 86, Georgetown and Zuma, 87 degrees, 89 in Clarence Sound Island and Crooked Island. Betsy Bay, Make-Warner, 82, Atkins at 82 degrees. And Matchitown, Inagua, they bring up our temperature profile at 85 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight through Monday in the northwestern islands. It's going to be northeast at 10 to 15 knots, and the wave price 2 to 4 feet. High tide will occur at 12 minutes past midnight with a low tide at 6:21 tomorrow morning. And for the central and southeastern parts of our country, also through Monday, light and variable winds with flat seas 1 to 3 feet over the ocean. And in the tropics, we continue to monitor this area in the western Caribbean Sea, which we expect to develop, and we're giving it a 40% chance of happening in the early part of next week as it enters into the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. And there are 2 scenarios coming out of the system, depending on how these low and high pressure systems behave. One system can take it into the Jacksonville area, and that could happen late next week, heading into the weekend. And our second scenario will push it more towards the east, taking it into the northern Florida and the Georgia area as well. And then in the far eastern Atlantic, we have an area that we're also looking at, but has a very low chance of development at this time. Satellite pictures showing that trophy now across the central and southeastern parts of the country, providing some cloud cover and showers and thunderstorms there, clearing over the northwestern parts of the country. Tonight, we're looking at mainly clear with a low temperature of 81 degrees, and tomorrow, a pretty nice day, partly sunny with a gentle breeze in place, high temperature of 90 degrees. And the extended weather forecast, relatively dry weather into Wednesday. We'll have some clouds and showers return to our forecast on Thursday, and that will take us into Friday before we have some more drier air moving over the weekend. Desmond.
Thank you, Basil. That does it for the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. We thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, I'm Desmond Saunders. Good night.